Sports Video Group is coming to you from the exhibit hall of the 2018 SVG Summit in New York City. Brandon Costa here with you from Sports Video Group. Have the pleasure now to be joined by a very good friend of SVG, Mr. Brad Cheney from Fox Sports. Brad, thanks so much for being here. Great to see you as always. How you doing?
Great to see you guys as well. Great show this week. It's been
Thank you.
A great 2 days so far.
Thank you so much for being here. We always appreciate you and your whole team's support, so thanks as always. 2018, obviously another very big year at Fox. A lot of milestone events where you guys continue to push the envelope technologically. For you personally, when you look back at 2018, what are maybe one or two things that stand out to you that you and your team accomplished?
Yeah, no, Brandon, the really great thing about it has been the kind of continuing leverage of technology that we've been doing here. And so you look at the things that we've started with our home run productions led into the World Cup, and that was kind of a truly large home run model from Russia all the way back to the U.S. and interconnecting those facilities both on a file-based workflow, but also on true video and actual production workflow. And we kind of turned that emphasis into how do we start leveraging new technologies like 5G cellular, 4G LTE, things like that. So we've kind of continued through the year, continuing kind of our march forward on how do we interconnect things better between our facilities and our fields, and even between things in the fields. And doing that, kind of moving forward. And so that's really, kind of a big goal in the milestones for us that we go forward. You look at the events that we did, and in each one of them got more connected as we did it. Okay. You start at Daytona, you move to the U.S. Open and the World Cup and the All-Star Game, into Thursday Night Football and the MLB postseason, and soon to be, the NFL playoffs. And so all those things we've continued to roll things out to continue to improve the production quality by providing resources to the people who produce.
Sure, yeah. And now we are approaching the end of 2018 here, but obviously the sports schedule is just kind of an endless circle for you guys. It never really comes to an end. Even prior to Christmas on the 22nd, you guys are diving back into the boxing world again, a space that you have some experience previously in your career. What are you guys planning for that? Is there anything you can share about what that experience is going to be like for viewers at home? What's it been like coming back to boxing for you?
It's been humbling, and it's also been really exciting for us because we get to see a lot of old friends that you may work with once or twice during a year, but now we're back with them in a full package setup. And so we're really excited to be back with Premier Boxing Champions and becoming part of their top level package and providing great fights. And leading up to our first fight on the 22nd, we do on Fox. So we're back on the big network, producing it ourselves with our own crew and production team, and it's just been a great experience so far. We're really looking forward to a week from now at Barclays and continue to come back again on Fox in January at Barclays again, leading up to a pay-per-view fight for us. So that's, as this medium continues to change and we continue to find new ways to provide access to these type of events, we're excited to get into the pay-per-view ring as well.
Sure. Now, you mentioned a bunch of different technologies that you guys continue to experiment, whether it's, HDR testings on NASCAR races, or as you mentioned, a lot of connectivity and IP and things of that nature and how those are changing workflows. As you look ahead to 2018, what's a significant technology or industry trend that is really taking up a lot of your focus now, or you're at least making sure you keep an eye on it? Yeah,
no, we're going to continue the push in those bonded cellular systems as we move forward. We did a show this year, back at the U.S. Mid-Amateur, which was fully bonded cellular with a system from CP, and that was very successful. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. But it was successful, and so we're going to continue to build upon that with, how we interconnect our facilities, how we interconnect our shows, and figuring ways to put more resources out in the field to continue to capture at higher levels, at higher bit rates, and find that stuff. And so, we're really buoyed by the fact that people are making very good strides right now in that stuff, and that things like 2160p and HDR and wide color gamut aren't slowing us down.
Sure.
It's definitely there, and there are definitely things to overcome with that, but it's not slowing anybody down if you're really going to push for it.
All right, Brad. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with our audience, and best of luck with everything the rest of the way. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. For more coverage of everything going on here at the Sports Video Group's SVG Summit, you can visit us online right now over at sportsvideo.org.